But I'll give you one last chance, Destiny, to condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk.
Yes, you are acting like a non-human.
Why can't I hear Donald Trump
you were against
condemn violence in this
all
country?
right, you won't
Why can't I
condemn
hear
it. Well, Andrew Wilson referred to Destiny's insane tweets a little earlier, which were disavowed by Anna Kasparian. Well, Destiny joins us now. Destiny, you've been quite active on social media since Charlie Kirk's death. When Erica Kirk posted Charlie's coffin, you responded, she tagged him, brackets, crying face emojis. In response to Alina Haber's tweet ordering people to fly their flags a half-mast in memory of Charlie, you posted on X buying flags and poles just to fly them fully erect. And you then posted yesterday, ending every Conservative debate call out I'd do in 2026 with "Don't dodge, bro. That's not what Charlie would have wanted." Do you think that your response to the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk has been appropriate?
Yes. I think that the only way this country moves forward into a better world is when conservatives can finally realize that they need to turn the temperature down on their side.
Bro out here talking greasy, nasty with it, bruh. Cranking their heat up. But the conservatives need to turn their heat down? How the fuck does that make any sense, dog? Bro. I swear, the fact that Kirk can get popped from 200 yards away and I don't even have a word for motherfuckers like this. Fucking scum like this can walk around talking big shit, tweeting big shit, and just don't be touched. I guess they scared of the little guns he got back there in the room, but it ain't like he could walk around with that shit on him, bro. What?
When conservatives can finally realize that they need to turn the temperature down on their side. We are 10 years into whatever this Trump madness is, and there is not a single mainstream conservative that will call for a lowering of the temperature on their side. I think that liberals need to wake up and finally realize that if they're not willing to do it, it will never come down. If you wanted Charlie Kirk to be alive, Donald Trump shouldn't have been president for the second term. Every time he's in office, this happens. People joked about when Biden came in, it was so boring, nothing was going on. 7 out of 10 of the largest protests in American history have happened under Donald Trump. All of the recent political violence that's happened in this country over the past 20 years, the majority of it, the overwhelming majority of it, everybody gets mad because they keep asking Grok about it, has been conservative.
Who shot Charlie Kirk?
A guy from Utah who was raised in a Christian family, who was a 22-year-old
guy
white
described.
dude. He wasn't
Destiny.
trans. He didn't have a trans girlfriend. He didn't have any trans influences. He didn't have any.
He didn't have a trans girlfriend. He didn't have any trans. He must just have not been hip to game yet, bro. Because the cat is. How old is this? This yesterday. Yeah, they dropped that news yesterday, bro. That he got a whole trans boyfriend. Man, his parents were conservative Republican family, but he got infected by the left. Like, that's out there now. It goes, but people are only going to believe what they want to believe, right? If it doesn't align with what you've already made up in your mind, it's cap, bro. But the cat is pretty much out the bag on that one, bro.
Trans bullets, yeah. I'm sorry, you guys were wrong on all of that.
To be clear, the governor of Utah, Spencer Cox, has made it clear that their investigation has now established that he had been radicalized by a leftist ideology, which drove him to do this. That's just
I'm sorry, excuse me, when?
Yesterday, he said that.
No. When was he radicalized? In the 6 months that he did remote college? Not
I don't know when he was radicalized, but I do know.
What you just said
I do know
true.
the very reasonable-sounding governor of Utah has made it clear that the event. You may not want to hear this.
This is an ongoing investigation.
You may not want to hear it, Destiny.
But the conservatives need to turn the heat down, bro. When you got motherfuckers that ain't even willing to entertain the idea of something outside of what you've already made up in your mind. And you see the heat, the energy, like. What? How dare you say bitch, that's out there. Fuck you mean, bro? Fucking liar. I don't believe that shit. The governor said it, bro. Well, fuck him too. it's wicked out here, man.
No, he
Venmo,
hasn't made it
you may
clear.
not want
He
to
said
hear
this is an
this.
ongoing
Facts.
investigation.
You may not want to
You don't
hear
wanna
it,
hear
Destiny,
Piers.
but the reality is the investigators, according to the governor of Utah, have established that he was radicalized to a leftist
When?
ideology.
Like, fuck you mean? Does it matter? How is it? Why is that even fucking relevant, dog? Just because his parents was Republican don't mean shit. Cuz could have been got radicalized, dog.
Drove him to murder Charlie Kirk. Now let me just
that's
ask
just
you.
not true.
Let me just
There's
ask
no
you.
way
well,
to deal with it. You're
Okay,
living in a
accusing the
delusional
governor of
fantasy.
lying.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative. But
Sure.
if it turns out to have been somebody with a leftist ideology who wanted to shut up Charlie Kirk, would you condemn that?
I won't condemn anything until the president of the United States can go on air and say, all of us need to calm down.
You won't.
It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. You can't even condemn a death. You got to point fingers to Trump. What does Trump have to do with any of this, dog? The deed has been done. Even if Trump go out here and tell motherfuckers to calm down, ain't nobody gonna calm down, bitch. All he's saying is, no, Kirk should have died. And I'm not condemning shit because us on this lunatic left side can do whatever the fuck we want. And y'all need to calm down. Bro, I'm saying, how is he able to walk around unscathed? You know what I mean? How is he able to walk around unscathed, bro? Because people on the other side ain't crazy like that, though, dog. You know what I mean? You gonna see, like, the craziest it'll get are these white supremacists out there, but everybody know these motherfuckers is out of their goddamn mind. Don't nobody align with they shit besides the fucking racists, bro. But these motherfuckers, dog. You see them every day, all day on these motherfucking feeds, bro. Oh. That's nasty work.
Condemn
can go
the
on
murder of
Fox and
Charlie
Friends.
Kirk
That's nasty
until
work.
Donald Trump says
Piers,
something.
I'm a YouTuber. Leftists and Democrats have been condemning and turning down the temperature, condemning violence, turning down the temperature for a decade.
How?
Donald Trump can't go on
How?
TV and say, all of us need to calm down.
Right.
Can you tell me why he cannot?
Why
tell
would you
his side
expect
to
anybody,
calm down?
Deflecting.
Destiny?
You
what-
can't answer that.
Deflecting like a motherfucker. Don't none of what he's saying got to do with nothing. Got to do with nothing. Matter of fact, nah, it's y'all fucking fault. Y'all need to turn the motherfucking heat down, bitch. Come on now.
Can you answer that question? Why
Okay,
can't
can
Trump
you
go on
answer
TV
this
and say,
question?
all of us should be less violent?
Why do you
can't
think-
Trump say that?
why do you
Why
think-
is your
Trump say
behavior
that? I feel
contingent
I'm
on Donald Trump?
insane right
Facts.
now.
Why do you
is
think?
your
No, let me
behavior
ask you a
contingent
question.
on Donald Trump?
Let me
Facts.
ask you a
Because
question.
he's the president of the United States of America and the leader of the
Yeah,
opposing
Destiny.
political party.
Destiny. Let me
You
just.
have a huge audience of young men who
I'm a
listen to
YouTuber
everything you have to
who
say.
has more
So
young
when
men
you,
following
it
him.
doesn't matter.
Who
You
has
have a
more young-
huge
it doesn't
audience,
matter.
and because
This
of
is
the fact that
world
you have a
I'm
huge
living in,
audience,
and
you
your
have
brain
a
has been
responsibility
broken by
to
online
not
rhetoric.
turn. No, it
And your
hasn't.
brain
It
has
hasn't been
been
broken.
destroyed
I actually care
because
about the
people
country
bullied you on
and want to
Twitter.
bring people together.
If
You do
then
the
you should tell
opposite.
Donald
You
Trump to tell
represent the
people
worst
to
of us,
be
Destiny.
less
You're
violent.
embarrassing.
You should tell
You're
Donald.
embarrassing.
All right, let me ask
Watch how
Destiny a
easy this is.
question.
Watch how easy this
No,
is.
hang on.
If
Don't
Donald
all
Trump
shout
would've
at
come out
once,
and say-
please.
If Donald Trump would have come out
Destiny,
and say, "Hey, we should all be less violent,"
Destiny,
I have no problem saying.
I have one
absolutely.
question for you,
Why
Destiny.
can't conservatives do that? Why can't
Destiny,
conservatives do that?
Destiny, I have a question for you. Why do you think, in your campaign for everyone to dial down the temperature, why do you think that mocking the grieving widow of Charlie Kirk, when she posts an image of her at the coffin side, why do you think that constitutes turning down the temperature?
You can't turn down the temperature on your own. The president of the United
You
States is
inflame the
not
temperature.
able
You're
to-
mocking
No,
his
it's already
widow.
inflamed.
You're
What are you
mocking his
talking
widow.
about? We've had multiple political assassinations over the past year. What do you mean it's turning up the temperature?
Why did you
to
mock
fight
his
something
widow?
Online
Ever.
because
Why
she's
did you
being
mock his
wielded
widow?
as because she's being used as a political weapon right now
Wow.
for conservatives to continue their fight. What do you mean? Wow, she's literally doing.
Her husband
recruitment
just got
ads
murdered.
on email. Yeah, and she's using it to drive up recruitment for
And
a
you
political
can't even
movement.
condemn the murder.
Bro, just a pure stupidity. You know what I'm saying? This fool is breeding other motherfuckers like him that are unable to see the morality in anything and are so focused on forcing an agenda or proving a point. Bro, like, you just can't identify the fact that that's bad. You're not even willing to accept it because you got too much pride in your stance, and your pride in your stance overwrites any sympathy you would have for a father or a husband being murdered like that in front of the world. Bro, you coming up with all these motherfucking excuses of why we're here. Bro, that's irrelevant. We talking about humanity right now. You know what I mean? The things that I'm thinking right now about like what I would want to happen to someone like this who thinks this way, it's like, you know, bro should be omitted. He don't need to be here. You know what I mean? Just because he does no good for nothing. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, he does damage. Like, the only thing you can do is get physical with him. Pause. No Diddy. Only thing you could do is injure someone like that to get them to shut the fuck up because he's cooked. The fact that he's as ballsy as he is, saying the things he's been saying and been saying these type of things for as long as he has, bro, it's a whole fucking problem, bro, because there's a market for it. It's a fan base for this shit, dog. And he has influence up on Piers Morgan perpetuating this bullshit for this fucking circus show, dog. But, yeah, I mean, oof, bruh. Can't kumbaya with some people, dog. You got to get rid of some motherfuckers.
Condemn it.
Can't even tell his side.
You're
to
so
turn the
deranged
down.
about Trump
that
that you cannot condemn the murder because you're waiting for Donald Trump to say something.
Off of it. It's
all right, let me bring
crazy
in
to me that
Jack.
Republicans can't
Let me
do
bring
it.
in Jack
What a joke of the
Posobiec.
world.
I gotta
And
say,
there's still no answer to that question, Piers. You can't say
which question?
Why can't Donald Trump simply go on TV and say we all need to turn it down,
Fine.
like Biden could, like Obama could,
Fine.
like the Clintons could, like
It's
Kamala
like,
could. Why not?
and what the fuck is that gonna fix? What would that fix? Nothing. People would do the opposite. They would crank it the fuck back up.
why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie
it's
Kirk?
unbelievable. I'm not the president
Why
of the United
can't
States.
you
answer that
condemn
question.
the
It's
murder of Charlie Kirk?
Unbelievable to me.
Why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Because it wasn't my side that caused it. It should be
Yes,
the
it
one that
was.
is driving up
It
the
actually
rhetoric. You
was
don't
your
know
side
it's
that
not even
caused
true.
it.
This
It was
an
your
18
side.
This guy was raised in a white
He was
Christian
a
household,
radicalized
in a Christian
leftist
state.
ideology.
He wasn't radicalized by leftism at all. You have no proof of that whatsoever.
That's what
Just
the
like one that killed
investigators are
Melissa
saying.
Was a conservative, just like the people that firebombed Shapiro's house was a conservative, just like all the J6ers were
was not a
conservative, just like the Proud
conservative, he was
Boys
a
were conservative.
pro-Palestinian activist
Every
out of
single one of
Harrisburg.
every single one of these people. Oh, it's Jack Posobiec. What, the author of Unhuman, another person that Charlie supported? Good one, dude.
But I'll give you one last chance, Destiny, to condemn the murder of Charlie
Yes, you
Kirk.
are acting like an unhuman.
Why can't I hear Donald Trump
Because you're against
condemn violence
So,
in this
all
country?
right, you
Why
won't
can't I
condemn
hear
it. Okay, we've
I
all
can't hear it.
heard.
That's insane
We've
to
all
me.
heard you repeatedly refuse to
And we've
condemn it.
heard Donald Trump refuse to condemn
Jack
it too. But for
Posobiec.
some reason, the leftists on YouTube are a bigger deal. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what's incredible is you don't have the basic humanity to condemn it. You'd rather taunt his widow. I find that sickening. Jack
Facts.
Posobiec.
I find it sickening that when people are getting killed in the country, the president of the United States on Fox and Friends, when they're begging him, what do you say to your followers that want revenge? He says, I don't know, all the elections are rigged. It's the radical Democrats.
You want to suck Donald Trump's dick. That's all that is, bro. Cuz is obsessed with the motherfucker, dog. Like, the fact, like, the fact that he's sitting here associating himself with Trump in this capacity, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say it until I hear Trump say it. Like, motherfucker, like Trump just gonna pull up and miraculously tell you what you want him to hear in order for you. Like, who the fuck is you, bitch? If anybody's delusional, bro, cuz clearly delusional, dog. But there's cooked and then there's cooked. Right? Yeah, dog. You know. Anyway, bro, I can't. This shit is brain rot. Puts up on Piers Morgan. No, fuck.